Now there's one more thing I need to talk about. Due process. And it's a message to everybody all over the world who's ever been accused or victims or people listen to stories out there. The man that is from MJ, my bro. I listen to his music a lot. The bro is innocent until you prove him guilty, not the other way around. Just because you want to believe these victims, it don't matter. You need to prove to me that he is guilty with actual evidence, not just somebody who can just spin a good story in their lifetime. I can tell you a story that sounds true that may not be true at all. But the matter is, people can lie and be convincing liars. That doesn't necessarily make them truthful. That, that is the most mind-numbingly problematic thing in society when they base the entire truth on whatever somebody sounds genuine. The entire opinion is based solely on whether he sounds like he's telling the truth, instead of actually corroborating that with actual facts and evidence, not just somebody just coming up there telling you a story. I can tell you, anybody can pick a story. I can tell you a story of the. Do you think you believe Red Riding Hood was a real story just because somebody can genuinely tell you a story? No, we all know that's not a real story. I once I went on a trip with two friends of mine, and we went out to the boat in Carolina Beach, and we fished for several days. Slept through in between the two, and we caught a lot of fish. Caught this one 7-foot sand shark. All right, and we we didn't go to the news. We just let it back go. Now tell me how many of y'all believe that story? It was all a lie. I made that up. Just made it up. But if you didn't believe that story, I bet you somebody who was reading, listening to this, believed that story. It is the same with most allegations. Just because anybody, you might be able to convince a lot of people that the man might be innocent. But there's always going to be that one or a few handfuls or a group of people who still believe the man's guilty no matter what. Despite there being no evidence supporting, despite contradiction stories, there's always going to be somebody claiming, oh, he did it because he was weird. He did it because he likes hanging around children. You like hanging around your own children. Does that make you a predator? No, that's the stupidest reason to believe an allegation. Stupid believe that you aren't allowed to like children. You're not allowed to hang out with children. Because if you hang out with children, you're a predator. If you're next to kids, you're a predator. What do you want people to do? Be mean to kids? The man was a strange character. That doesn't make him a child molester. The matter is, y'all the ones with perverse thinking. You think that everybody thinks the way you do. And that is the fallacy in America today. They think everybody thinks like they do. They think because they got a perverse mind that everybody else thinks perversely. So any action that they do that makes it weird to them, it must be because they're a predator. Must be they're doing something nefarious because they think, oh, he's sleeping in the bed and he must be having sex with them. Because they got a perverse mind. God hates a man with a perverse mind. See? Because it's the first thing you think of. First thing somebody says, I'm sleeping in the bed, you automatically go to, oh, he must be having sex. And that's not always the case. The man literally said that he slept on the floor some of the times. If it was a situation where the kids went to sleep in the bed, he would profusely sleep on the floor. They omit this fact out of the paper to make Michael Jackson look bad. They omit the fact that his room was the size of a duplex and was quite possible able to fit kids in there. He did a lot of strange stuff. That doesn't mean he would hurt kids. The man said to himself, I would never hurt a kid. I'd rather heal myself than to hurt kids. It wouldn't make sense for him to hurt kids. He cared too much about kids to want to hurt kids. Bro, predators don't care about kids. Let's get that out the way. They don't. They care about fulfilling their own sexual gratification and control. Just like anybody else. You do wicked things. They don't care about the thing that they're claiming they care about. Oh, I'm attracted on you. You want to fulfill your own lust. And that lust is sick. Because it's directed at someone who is defenseless, someone who is weak, who can't defend themselves. And you lust after a child. That's sick. Nobody's going to say that that isn't the case. Anyone who's really been abused needs to come forward. Said really been abused, not being coached, not being told to do it by any identity, but is truly was sexually assaulted. It's a shame when victims have a hard time being believing there are so many liars in the woods. Well, so the moral of the story is that people should be entitled to due process and is innocent until proven guilty, so that you should give the accuser some benefit of the doubt. If evidence is in favor of him, if it's not, then it's not. You take him to court and let the court of appeals decide whether he's innocent or guilty. Stop trying to try him in the court of social opinion. Because social opinion, they don't know jack diddly squat. The media didn't even know jack diddly squat what was going on in the case. Come to find out, they didn't know nothing. They weren't even there. Some of the court proceedings was closed to the media, so they didn't know nothing. They were paying people off for interviews, being all kinds of corrupt. The police were being all kinds of corrupt. Everybody around them was being all kinds of corrupt. It was ridiculous. I had no idea how corrupt. The media has been corrupt. This only proves that the media has been corrupt for years, way before Trump got in office. For years they've been corrupt, being corroded over through thought bubble machines. But tell me what y'all think. Do you think the man's innocent, or you think he's guilty? Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification for more videos, and I'll be the lover resistance. Peace.